Hello, everyone. All right, so you have made it to Thursday. Hopefully, I'm recording this on Monday. So hopefully, our Wednesday virtual classroom meeting goes okay. Um, if not, I will attach more information or another screencast below about anything that people missed on the Thursday or the Wednesday virtual classroom meeting. All right. So today what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk to you about what you need to do to submit your major paper 4 portfolio. And I'm just going to walk you through those steps. And I'm also going to talk to you a little bit about the grading of that. So let's start with the grading. The first thing that I want to talk to you about is that if you take a look over here, this is the rubric that was included in the packet that you got when you originally were introduced to Major Paper 4 and given all the documentations about that. If you take a look, you will see going down the line that you're going to be graded on your grammar, mechanics, usage, like do you have spelling or mechanic problems? Are you remembering to put your periods in the correct places? Things like that. Commas in the correct places. That's the big one. Are you spelling high school correctly? High space school. Remember, that's what I'm looking for. And then I'm going to be how well you make effective language choices and how well you vary your syntax, like sentence structure. Are you including fragments, or are they nice, good quality sentences? Are you kind of varying it up a little bit? And then I'm going to be giving you a grade based on how well your submission matches the purpose for what you originally wrote it for. And then also I'm going to be including revision and editing grades. How well did you edit and revise? Did you follow all those steps? Did you do everything that I asked you to do when I edited your rough drafts? Did you submit a rough draft? Did you get a peer editor to take a look at that? So that's that score. Now, I've transferred that a little bit differently to Schoology. So if you look on Schoology, you will see, I'm just going to make this bigger this way. So there we go. So if you look at Schoology, you can see that right here is where you click the link to access the document. Okay, when you get on there now, you will see that there is a submission button right here, submit document, and then over here has the entire rubric. And you see I've broken it down: letter and resume get convention, effective word choice, syntax variety, and purpose. And then essays get conventions, and then they get, each different essay gets word choice, syntax, purpose, word choice, syntax, purpose for each of those 2 essays that you're including. And then there's one category for editing, revising, rewriting, and things like that. And then you have down here bonus points. And when I add points in down here, that will boost up your grade for including a letter of recommendation that you actually got from someone into the portfolio. Okay. That is not required. That's a bonus thing. Don't worry about it. So let's take a look at how you're going to go ahead and do that. So I'm going to go into the only course where I'm actually a student, and this is professional development course. And I'm going to click on one of my assignments so you can kind of see. Over here, I've got the button that you normally have, submit assignment. So when you are submitting your major paper 4 portfolio, you're going to hit submit assignment. You're going to go to the create tab once again. And in that create tab, you're going to write resume, letter, common app, personal statement, and then this one is going to be either extra credit letter, and then peer edit sheets if you are submitting those virtually or digitally to me. If you're sending me a picture, you can't insert that here, I don't think. So what you're going to do then is you're going to go to each of your documents. So say this was my letter of recommendation. I'm going to click share. I am going to get a shareable link. and I'm going to change this from Can View to Can Edit. I'm going to copy that link, and I'm going to go into here. I said this was my letter, so I'm going to insert the link right there, and I'm going to space so it becomes an actual clickable link that I can click on. I'm going to do the same with my resume. So let's say here is my resume opening up. And when my resume opens up, I'm going to go over here to the right-hand corner. I'm going to click share, just like I did last time. I'm going to remember to change it from Can View to Can Edit. It's taken a while. Okay, get shareable link. Remember, always change from Can View to Can Edit. Copy the link, go into here, and insert that there. Control V, Command V, and space so that it becomes an actual link. You're going to do the same thing for your Common App essay and for your personal statement essay. Also, your extra credit letter, same thing. Share if it was given to you digitally. If it was given to you like an actual paper copy, which I'd be shocked about, then you can put that in there. Remember, that's an extra thing. Pure Edit sheets, if you copied that from the course, once again, I'm going to cancel this. Then you're going to hit submit on the bottom. I'm going to cancel this because I don't want to actually submit that. My the superintendent would be shocked if I turned something in with that. Okay, I have included on here a digital version of the Pure Editing sheet so that you can make your own copy and that you can use it and submit that once someone fills it out for you as well. So that's going to go in there. If you are having trouble getting someone to do Pure Editing for you, do not get yourself too worried about that. In the grades, revising, editing, and things like that, that is 1 8-point grade in a 94-point assignment. And the pure editing is only one part of that 8-point grade. So if you don't get the pure editing done, it's not like a loss of all 8 points. It's maybe a loss of, I don't know, 4 points, not even half. Maybe a loss of 3 points or something like that, because you'll have done editing as well. So don't worry about it. 3 points out of 96 is not something that's going to kill you as far as your grade is concerned. So don't get yourself too worried about that if for some reason you're having trouble getting someone to peer edit your grade or your paper. All right, so that is how you are going to be submitting that document. So each of them are going to go in there in a list, okay? If you have any questions about that, make sure you text me on Remind. That's the best way of getting a hold of me because I do have my cell phone with me at all times and my email doesn't always come through. So text me on Remind if you have questions. That's the best way. Or email me as a backup. I usually check my emails 2 or 3 times during the day, but sometimes it gets a little crazy and hectic and I get a lot of emails because people have questions. Okay, so last thing that I want to walk you through is the thing that I want you to do over the weekend, which is over here. I want you to look at, it'll be again in the day 4 folder, the rhetorical analysis practice passage, The Great Influenza. This is the one that we're going to be doing our first timed write on. Again, like I told you the last 2 days, this is a mock timed write, which means that although I will be grading it and giving you an idea of what your score would be, it's basically you get credit for having done it. I'm going to set it up as an assessment or a test or quiz on Schoology, and I'm going to put in a time limit for it of 45 minutes. Which is exactly what you're going to get with the College Board when you take the AP exam. We won't be doing that, I think, until Tuesday. So Monday, I'm going to give you a little bit more information about this. But for right now, over the weekend, and before we talk about it on Monday, read through this, think about separating it into different parts and determining what's the overall purpose for each part and how does that play into the overall purpose of the passage, and then look for rhetorical strategies in each part that kind of help that. I ask you to do that separating into parts so you make sure that you get each section of the article has something that you're writing about it. So you're not just writing about things in the first section. You want to show to the readers that you've read the whole thing. Okay, that is everything for today. Don't forget, tomorrow, Friday, by 11:59, please submit your major paper for portfolio. This is really important. If you run into issues while submitting, please send me an email or a remind to let me know what's going on. Don't just not submit and not tell me anything about what's going on, okay? I need to know in order to help you. All right, I hope that covers everything. If you have any questions, please let me know. Remember, best way to get a hold of me is just responding to the remind chain. I am the only one who sees those texts, so you're not going to be sending out a message to everybody in the class. All right, I hope you have a great day and a great weekend, because tomorrow is just a work day for you. So there won't be any folder waiting for you. There won't be any screencast to watch. So enjoy the weekend, and I hope it's going to be a sunny one because I'm tired of all this rain. All right, bye-bye. Take care.